All right, guys, it is time for that Joker review, and I actually think this might be the most conflicted I've felt about a movie all year. The story takes place in Gotham City in 1981, and of course, it stars Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck. Arthur makes a living as a clown, but he dreams of being a stand-up comedian. The trouble is, Arthur just keeps getting knocked down time and time again, and it paves the way to the rise of the iconic comic book villain. First, for the undeniably good here, you're going to be hearing this a lot, but Phoenix is just incredible. I mean, truly mind-blowing in this movie. From the laugh to the physicality of the role to Arthur's state of mind, it is just so abundantly clear that Phoenix gives 100% of himself to this role, which is vital in such a specific, highly disturbing character study. Arthur isn't in the best place at the very start of the movie, and Phoenix just takes him on a vicious downward spiral right down to the darkest depths of rage and frustration. This is also where I think Todd Phillips excels as a director and co-writer with Scott Silver. I'm going to tread lightly here with this point because I do not want to spoil anything, of course, but they do make a particular story choice that I found really succeeds in letting the viewer understand Arthur and specifically the weight of knowing that his dreams are unattainable. Similarly, the visuals also service Arthur's journey quite well. They are stunning all on their own, but there is just something about these dark frames only lit by orange streetlight or harsh blue fluorescence that convey how trapped Arthur is, trapped in this powder keg of a city, constantly feeling the weight of the elite, the powerful, and the entitled all around him. It does all come together quite well, building the foundation to support a downright horrific third act, but what I'm struggling with here is whether or not I needed to see this. I say this all the time, movie reviews are personal. Just because this is how this movie made me feel does not mean it's the one and only response, but emotional reaction does weigh heavily in my reviews, and in this particular case, I highly recommend seeking out a whole bunch of opinions because there is no doubt that Joker is going to be one of the most polarizing films of the year. So, I didn't like how I felt when I walked out of it. I felt scared and hopeless, and I actually woke up the next morning still feeling kind of upset. Simply put, didn't like walking around feeling like that. Does that make Joker a bad movie? No, but it might make it a movie that's not entirely for me. However, there is one thing about this particular aspect of the movie that I do think could have been stronger. It needs more subtext. Phillips essentially drops this nightmare in your lap, suggesting that one act, one individual could set a whole city aflame, but doesn't really add anything to the conversation. I do tend to like when directors trust their viewers rather than spoon-feed specific answers, but I think Joker swings the pendulum too far in the other direction. Not only did I walk out feeling scared and hopeless, but also a little lost. So I'm going to give Joker 3.5 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimal movie scale. There is a lot of exceptional work on display here, but I can't shake the fact that I felt kind of empty at the end of it. You guys know I am all for a good scare, something to keep me up at night and make me think, but if you're going to present yourself as a commentary on the state of society in such a troubling way, I do need more to chew on, more insight than what Joker actually provided me. So there it is, guys. My thoughts on the Joker movie. As always, I encourage discussion, so please hit that comment section below when you see the movie and respectfully let me know what you think about it yourself. Before I say goodbye, I've got to give some Patreon shoutouts to 2 PNME Patreon newcomers, Iman and Saveth. Welcome to the PNME Patreon team. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm out of here for now, but do not leave without liking and sharing this video, and stay tuned because I'm going to have so many more movie reviews coming your way real soon.